Right. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. We are back, Old Fart Box, with another episode. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Shout out to Big Ward, the genius. All right. Y'all know I like to talk about the economy, man, and how bad it really is. How bad that job market, man. We talking about that job market today. I've been on that housing market, and we know that housing market is bad. But the job market's even worse, man. All right. Yeah, they say companies are hiring, man, and some of these companies are hiring. I'm not gonna lie to you. And that's because a lot of your people have chosen to go online. Yep. Ooh, before I do that, let me walk this way. Walk this way. Yeah, a lot of people have chosen to go online and make content. Yep. And take a gamble, go into business for themselves. Yep. So they don't have to report in to a boss. And you can't blame them. I can't blame you guys, man. Take a gamble. All right? Because AI is going to end up kicking you out of your job anyway. Whether it's manufacturing, whether it's hospitality, whether it's a restaurant, whether it's production assembly, it's coming for all of us, man. Warehouse, you name it. They're going to find a way to get AI in there. And once they start mass producing these robots, man, ooh-wee, it's going to be very hard to compete. And what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to learn that innovation. Because AI is going to have to learn from us as to what to do. A lot of your high-end restaurants, I think a lot of your high-end restaurants are going to be safe, man. They're not going to go with this automation. They're not going to be sending the robots out to these tables, man. They're going to stick with the human beings, with the human servers, with your waitresses and your waiters and whatnot, man. Because people still want that human interaction. Yep, I've talked about this in a previous video. And I know I'm spot on. Yep, people go to these high-end restaurants. They want to interact with a human being. They want a human bringing them their food. They want a human explaining that menu and what's on it. Because that human is going to be able to tell them exactly what that food is tasting like, man. Yep. And how it's going to hit their palate. And how they're really going to enjoy it. And you know that's how it's going to be because you're getting it from a real human being. That little goofy ass robot that's bringing you your food is not going to be able to explain nothing to you about what the food tastes like and how it's going to hit your palate and what type of wine you need to drink with it afterwards, man. Yep, it's not going to be able to do none of that. Yep, and you're not going to get that human interaction. And so, yeah, and restaurants is where it's at. We all love to go out to eat. Yep. And take our families out to eat. That's a real enjoyment of life, if you ask me. It's not about living in a big fancy house and driving a big fancy car, man. It's about going out to eat at a nice restaurant. Yep, and doing some fine dining. And we can all participate in that. Even though the cost of food is way up there. It's not going to stop people from going out and getting that type of experience, in my opinion. And that's what we need to be doing. Yep. All right. Let's venture across the road here. Yeah, you guys know what time it is, man. Mm-hmm. And from what I understand, we got wars going on, man, all over the place. And they're calling in all the generals from around the world to have this huge meeting. And I don't know what that's all about, but it don't sound good if you ask me, man. Yep. Now that sun is piping hot here in Kansas City today. She's a little bit hotter than what she has been. Yeah. We're getting late in the month of September here. And so the sun angle is usually, it's not this hot. But we'll take it. Like I said, we still got bugs here in Kansas City. I don't know what y'all got elsewhere around the country, but we still got bugs here, and we still got birds flying around here, man. So I'm hoping the winter is not that bad here, but I have a feeling that it's gonna be. Yep, I've seen this type of weather in the past, and living here in the Midwest, man. Woo. Yeah, we all know it'll change on you in a heartbeat, man. One day it'll be nice and beautiful and sunny like this, and the next day it'll be snowing like I don't know what. So, yep, especially we get into October and November. Yes, indeed. My ass is gonna be looking to travel south. Not gonna lie to you. Yep, that's if I can get back mobile again. That's old fart box problems. He needs to get back mobile. Ooh, I hate to run into that cobweb. That sucker was all the way to the ground from that tree, man. Big old spider. That's the thing about it this time of year, man. Get some big old spiders out here, man. And I mean huge. Big old freaking spiders, man. Yep. If you're not careful, you'll walk right into their web. Yep. And I hate walking into a spider web, man. So I'll be looking for them, especially in the evening, because that's when they be setting them up. Yep, you'll walk right into a fresh one, and you know that big ass spider is on you somewhere. Yep, I'll rip my shirt right off. Yep. But anyway, back to that job market, man. I don't see nothing good, man, unless we can get this job market turned around. And I don't believe the numbers. Yep. As a matter of fact, they're going to stop putting out the numbers. The numbers are so bad. They're going to stop putting those numbers out. You watch what I tell you. Yep. If we don't get this job market turned around, it's going to affect everything. Yep. It's going to have a negative effect on everything. Stock market, car market, housing market, everything. Because where your buyer's going to come from. So, yep. And just because you go online and you create a YouTube, that's not, it's not what we call a sustainable income, man. Yep. You can lose your monetization real quick, like, and now you're up a shit creek with no money coming in. Mm-hmm. Yep. And it takes a long time. It takes a long time to get that YouTube channel up and running, and all the other things that come along with it that you can do to make money. It takes a while. Yep. So we'll see, man. We'll see if we can get this job market turned around. I don't see it, because the price of everything is way too high. Yep. And a lot of the Trump tariffs have not kicked in yet. So we're not feeling it. I saw something on the news today where he's talking about implementing even more tariffs. Yep. This dude is trying to crash this thing, man, if you ask me. Yep. His cognitive skills, man, they're not where they used to be. Yep. And he's got the nerve to be talking about Tylenol and whatnot. All right. No, man. You was the one that suggested that we ingest a little bit of Lysol. All right. To deal with COVID. Yeah, that was you, man, in your first term. I haven't forgotten. Okay, maybe everybody else has done forgot, but I haven't forgot about that. That gaffe that you made. And Dr. Fauci looking at you all crazy. Like, man, what the hell are you even talking about? You don't even know what you're talking about here, man. And by the way, you're not no professional doctor, man. Just because you're the president of the United States, you're not a professional of health care of anything. And so I don't go around giving people health care advice. I mean, are you kidding me? But I bet you I know more than you do. And you out here trying to give people health care advice in regards to Tylenol. Yep. Like they're gonna listen to you, man. Are you serious? You can't, I know you can't be serious right now, man. Yep. Just stick with what you're doing when it comes to being a president of the United States, man. That's what you need to do. All right? Yep. Telling people what to do with their medications, that's not your area of expertise. Yep. You need to stick with the tariffs. That doesn't seem to be your area of expertise either. Yep. That's why the UN turned off your, they turned off the elevator on your ass, man. The escalator, excuse me, I misspoke. Turn that escalator right off. Yep. And then they turned your teleprompter off, man. It made you shoot from the cuff, like what I'm doing right now. Yep. And you're not very good at it. And we could all see that. Yep. Stumbling over your words and carrying on. Don't know what you're talking about half the time. Yep. They knew what they was doing when they turned your teleprompter off, man, and cut that escalator off on you. I see your pretty little wife. She shot right up there. She didn't have no problem with it. Yep. And she does look good too, man. Yep. I'll give you that much. But yeah, you on the other hand, brother, just stick with being a president, man. All right? And your job is to unite the country, man. You're supposed to be the president of all people, like what you said. Even though it was really laughable, because that's not what you're doing. Yeah. You're supposed to bring Democrats and Republicans together, man. Yep. So. All right, folks. This has been another good video. We're going on 12 minutes here, man. This is where I like to cut things off, and so that's exactly what we're gonna do, man. We're gonna leave it right here, because otherwise my GoPro will start to overheat and it'll shut me down. I'll lose this whole freaking video that I just made. Yep. Hopefully I'll remember to turn my anti-shake on and I don't have a shit video here. We'll see when I cut this thing. Yep, we'll see if she's on. If not, I'm gonna have to make it all over again, but hopefully not. All right, you guys know what to do. Hit that like button and subscribe to your old fart box. Yep, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.